brought it home, I was like, I don't even know what I want in life. I'm just so like, Hey guys, welcome back to a new vlog. Today is going to be a very productive day in the life. I have quite the to-do list to do. It's going to be kind of like more spontaneous, I would say, than anything. I have a lot of cleaning already done. I have like some random things to share with you, little things I need to work on. I also have to go pick up some supplies for a table makeover. Again, if you have been watching for a while, y'all know that this round kitchen table that I have probably redone it like at least 4 times, and then before this table there was another round table that I had also redone like 3 times. And it was actually one of the biggest videos I've ever had on my channel. It was one of the videos that actually most of you found me from. So yeah, we're gonna be redoing it again, but this time we're going back to the bare wood. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna strip it completely because now we have so many layers of paint that it's getting to the point where it looks like it has many layers of paint. So I'm gonna attempt to strip it all the way down and stain it and kind of get it back to like a natural wood color. So we'll see if we can get it done. But I'm gonna work on getting supplies for that. That's not gonna be in today's video. That'll be an upcoming video. But I have like a little porch tour I wanna give you of the porch because we've changed some things. We got some new plants, we added solar lights, and they have been amazing. If I can find the link for these, I'm gonna link them. They are 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So our neighbor and our friends, we went over there to help them with some electrical stuff, and they gave my husband these solar lights. I was like, what? I'm like, this is like really nice. And it came in a pack of 8, and so we put them on the excuse me, we put them on the pool deck, and not only, sorry, our friends are having their baby, well, not having their baby right now, but her water broke this morning, so that's really exciting. So I'm just trying to like make sure I stay up to date with what's going on. But anyway, so I put them on the pool deck yesterday, and they actually stayed lit all night until this morning. They were still powered and working. I'm like, what the heck? So I want to order a whole bunch. I want to get some for the front of the house. I want to get some for all the fences. And yeah, the porch is coming together really nicely. Dylan actually helped me like redecorate it. He's like, we need some symmetry out here. So he helped me with some symmetry because I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I'm just like, I like random. He wanted it to be more symmetrical, so I think it looks great. So maybe his idea was better than mine. So I'm gonna give you a tour of that. We're gonna run to Lowe's. I have a Halara haul to share with you guys today that I am so excited about. A huge thank you to Halara for sponsoring another video of mine. I've worked with Halara many times. They are one of my favorite brands to work with. I love their stuff. So I'm gonna share that haul with you guys in a little bit. And yeah, I don't know, just kind of bring you along on my day. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for being here. Let me know in the comments below what y'all have going on today. And let me go before I keep chatting. Okay, we'll start with the porch tour before I go. And I'll actually come out here later and share with you what it looks like at dark. I think that'll be nice to give you like a tour at night because it's so stunning. So first off, we did get some lavender plants. We did read that these would help keep mosquitoes away, but they don't after further research. So they're really pretty though. I love them. They just need bigger pots. So I'm going to be on the hunt for some bigger pots for these. I do love the purple though. I think it looks really pretty with all like the black and like the beige. And so what we did was we put these 2 chairs here. This is where Dylan and I usually sit. And then over here we have this set in around the fireplace. And now these are citronella. Citronella. I think I'm butchering that. We got 2 of those to also help with mosquitoes. And I will say I do think it's helped a little bit. So I got those. We got a couple more of the lavender plants. The plan is obviously to eventually we're going to close this in, and this is where our TV is going to be. We'd like to have like a small like little bar area here for these bar stools, table down the line, but for now this is kind of how we have it set up. We did get a new fan. This one back here works but not as good as the new one, so this one pushes so much air. It's so nice. By the way, look at all my banana trees that I planted. They are growing so fast. I found these on the side of the road. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to move these two because we're gonna close this in anyway, so all the plants back here, I'll move them, and we'll probably just put the banana trees right here, so when they grow up, we'll actually have privacy. So that's the plan. These are the solar lights I was telling you guys about. Now, they might not look like much on the side of the pool deck right now, but I can assure you they light up and they are stunning. We even put them up here to where it lights up this whole area. These were on the fence, these two lights. I did end up putting those right there on the pool deck, but they don't really work, so I'm gonna have to take those down. Oh, and then all my lanterns. Y'all check it out. The lanterns I got from Dollar Tree, I hung those up on the fence. How pretty is that? And then, don't worry, all these vines are gonna come down. You can see we did start spraying them. They're very invasive and they will kill and like suffocate your plants. So I just hate to get rid of them because the birds and the butterflies love them, but I don't know, we can't have them killing all of our stuff. So yeah, that's just a quick little update on the pool deck. Have a lot to do still. We're gonna stain the pool deck pretty soon. I do have a stain color in mind, and so I'm gonna get some samples of that and we're gonna test it out and see. But yeah, this is what it's looking like from over here. So pretty. I want to get more of the solar lights like these that are hanging and put them on the side because they actually like, it looks like angels the way that it lights up. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to show y'all tonight. And then with obviously these lights on too, it looks amazing. But that is a little update on the porch. I feel like I can make it look a little nicer by like moving. It's fine, y'all get it. This is where he likes to lay. Right in the doorway. I do, Mama. I just want to be right here just in case. You're on my foot. Are you okay? He got yelled at this morning. He said I sure did. I had to yell at him because he was fighting at the fence. They started it. So here is my massive bag of Halara items. We're gonna do that when we get back, but for now let me go to Lowe's, get this roll down shade to create some privacy for the carport, and then what else? Oh, I need to look. Oh, before I go, I'm gonna go out to my cabinet stash and look and see if I have any furniture stain stripper so I can strip down this kitchen table. So we'll see if we can find some supplies. If not, I'll have to pick some up. It feels so pretty outside, you guys. Part I'm talking about. So, see how you can see our stuff in our carport? It's horrendous. So I'm gonna put a shade of like right here. So it's gonna be like bloop. I did mention a few times, but this is just kind of like a temporary solution because why is my phone going off so much? That was an email this time. I gotta turn my phone down. But not too quiet because I need to know when the baby's born. So this is just a temporary solution. I just want to make that clear. I obviously would love to clean up and keep the carport tidy, but we're in a point in our life right now where we just have a lot going on, you know what I mean? And it's kind of hard because I always am working on projects and like switching things around, and we have our bikes, and like it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long. If you have a garage, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's really hard, especially like if you have a garage and you can shut your garage door so nobody can see your stuff. Imagine if you didn't have a garage door, how that would feel. So I'm excited to do something to create a level of privacy slash hide my crap. I should just clean it out. I don't have time for that. This is the one I see everyone using. So I think I'm gonna get this one. It's officially time. Let's open up all the Halara goodies I got. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do like a little try on haul as well. I am so excited. It's no secret that Halara is my favorite athleisure brand, mostly because of the affordability, but also because of the quality and comfort too. Their items are great staples to have in your closet. No matter the occasion, you'll find something that you will love at Halara. I have quite a bit to show you, so let's get started. So as I am sharing each piece, I'm gonna have a photo on the screen of what each individual item is called and the price point, just to make it a little bit easier for y'all and for myself as well. But this first outfit is definitely right up my alley, all black. This top though, it's so good. It's so pretty. I love the neckline on this. It's different from anything I've ever had, and I feel like this is one of those tops that are very versatile. I can wear this as I'm working out, then I can turn around, change my pants, and I could go out if I wanted to in this. And I'll show you an outfit idea using this top in just a minute. Leggings, 10 out of 10. These are my favorite. I wear these all the time. These actually have pockets too, and what's crazy is I typically don't love to have pockets in my leggings, but these I like because you cannot feel the pockets from the inside. I know that might sound random, but like, you know how some leggings you can feel the pockets, you can't with these. They're so soft, comfortable. These actually have a lot of tummy control too, so if you do have a little bit of a lower belly or just maybe loose skin, it helps hold all that in, so I really like that a lot. One simple change and you have a whole new outfit. I took off the leggings, replaced it with this black mini skirt. What's great about this skirt is not only does it have tummy control, it has booty lift too. These shorts underneath are like amazing. So I love this. I love wearing skirts, especially in like the fall time with some like tall boots. So I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this black skirt for sure. And I love that it's high-waisted. Probably like my new favorite piece. I think this is so cute. Okay, hear me out. So I'm not a fashion type of person often. Like I don't like dress like this often, but I always see girls dress like this and I'm like, oh, she looks so sophisticated yet casual at the same time. Like I love that style, but I never know how to like pair pieces together. What's great about Halara items is I feel like you get that sophisticated look without even trying. Because let me show you this outfit. Are you kidding me? This sweater with these Halara pants, y'all, I feel like, oh, other than my belt coming off the loop. I feel like I could tackle the world right now. I love these. I like these jeans. They have like a little cuff here at the bottom. I paired them with like a really low heel because here it's like getting fall time, but it's still pretty warm, so you can still wear like open-toed shoes. And I feel like if I wore it, like, I don't know, I just feel like this whole outfit is adorable. What do y'all think? Let me know. And I will tell you, if you need a good sweater, this is one that you'll need. This is so nice. And I like how long it is too. So if you wanted to like not do a front tuck and just wear it like super, you know, big, oversized. Okay, we're back into some athletic wear. This top is a must-have as well. I love that it has a built-in bra, and the back of it speaks for itself. It's so soft, comfortable, just great basics to have in all the colors. I actually don't have enough of this red color, so I actually wanted to put together a whole red set, which is why I got this top and then these shorts. Now, I love this type of shorts, but I always struggle finding them that have like good shorts underneath, not just like the underwear. So these actually have the shorts that are tight, so you don't have to worry about them being like flowy or a little bit loose here. You know, if you're squatting down and stuff, you want to make sure you have something under them. And then these actually have a pocket in the back for like your keys if you're going on a run or a walk. You can even put your phone back here in the back as well if you wanted to. So I definitely love this together. I think having like matching sets is so easy because you just throw it on and go. You don't have to think about it. I actually have been trying to put together more sets like of the same color. So speaking of that though, I wanted to show you the red Halara dress that I always wear. It's the same color as the red I have on now. I always get compliments when I wear this. Number one, I think it's the color is like a beautiful red color, but this dress is so flattering. It's so easy to wear. It has the easy peasy just pull down shorts in the back, so you can just pull them down to use the bathroom and not have to take the whole thing off. I swear to you, I probably get more questions about this dress when I wear it than any other outfit I've ever put on. So I will have this link down below for sure as well. They didn't send this time. This is the same one I've been wearing for like well over a year. And I have it in black as well. So I actually want to get it in all the colors, to be honest, but I definitely think this is a great staple to have. And the red color, if you like red, get you this dress or this this little set together. Very cute. Okay, I got a couple more athletic tank tops as well, just because that's like my go-to. I always throw on a good athletic top. I definitely needed something in this color though. I don't have any clothes that are like this style blue, and I think this color is so pretty. The back of this tank top is so cute and very flattering too. This has built-in pads so that you don't have to worry about wearing a bra with it, so that is going to give you some comfort too. We all know we like a good built-in bra. I like the straps on this too, very like wide straps, so it feels really comfortable. Here is another one of their basic padded workout tank tops that I grabbed. I like this one because of the spaghetti strap here. It's a lot more lightweight, definitely cooler if you're someone who gets really hot. It also fits at a great length here on me. These are cropped, so I would recommend sizing up if you want something that's not as small. I would typically buy a small, but usually in the Halara cropped items, I always size up, so just wanted to mention that. I love this brown color too, especially for fall. This is going to be a great staple to have on hand.
Alright y'all, that's all I have to share with you guys today, but check this out. At Halara, every design starts with you, and right now Halara is inviting you to join the Halara Circle event, and you will get the first look and feel at all of the latest designs for free. It's not just about trying the products, y'all, it's about shaping them, and your feedback helps shape the future of athleisure wear. The future of Halara is in your hands. Join the Halara Circle event with the links down below so we can all be inspired by what moves you. And don't forget to use my code CARRY to get 15% off a full price item. Thank you so much, Halara, for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into the vlog.
Okay, grab a chair. We're gonna chat. I got a list going here. Not really. I have nothing on my list, but I'm about to make a list. I want to create kind of like a guide for the rest of the evening because today I am feeling so scatterbrained. I know why though. I know it's because I did not stick to my morning routine. I have been on this like strict behind morning routine for like 3 weeks, and it has truly changed my life all up until today. Today I was like, you know what, I have like some different things to work on, so I don't have time to do this morning routine. I need to just like jump into what I need to work on. And while I did get those things done, now that I'm done with that stuff, now I feel lost. Like, what do I do? Because I didn't plan out my day. I should have planned out my day accordingly, and I didn't, and now I feel like, what am I gonna share with you? Like, I mean, my life is like kind of boring, you know? I don't know what y'all want to see from me. So I'm gonna make a list. I really need to clean out under the sink, so that'll only take me a second. Clean out under sink. And you know what's funny about that is, like, do you ever feel like there's like tasks that you need to do that have been on your to-do list forever, and they really only take you probably 10 minutes, but you overthink it to the point where like you just keep putting it off and keep putting it off, and it takes up mental space, and it only takes a couple minutes just to get it done. So today's your day. We're gonna get our unwanted to-do list done today. So I'm cleaning underneath the kitchen sink after I'm done making this little video clip. That is number 1. Number 2, what do I need to do? I'm just kidding. I need to get some laundry started. Laundry started. I need to do a quick tidy up out in the building because Dylan and I actually camped out. Did I tell y'all about that? I don't think I told you. So my brother and sister-in-law texted me and were like, hey, what are y'all doing this weekend? We want to get the kids. And I'm like, okay, stop. You don't ask me twice. So I was like, okay, cool. Y'all take the kids. So Dylan and I kind of got like a last minute date night. So we went out to dinner. And then we came home and we decided to watch a scary movie, but we watched it out in the building because that's where we have like all of our surround sound and stuff. And we ended up putting our bed out there and we camped out there. It was so much fun. So they like the couch and everything is like all messed up. I need to clean up out there. I actually really want to start working out there again. I just needed a change of scenery, I think is what it boils down to. I was sharing my workout routine and stuff with you guys, and I don't know, I just all of a sudden just kind of got bored with it, to be real. I just didn't feel like working out there. It was, and then, you know, sometimes working out at home, it can feel like you don't work out as hard because you are in your own space, or you get interrupted, like the kids need me, or, you know, just a lot of in and out and stuff. And I felt like I wasn't really getting a good workout in. So then I learned that if I just did my workout in the morning, I could sustain my weight loss just by walking and not actually having to like kill myself at the end of the day with working out super hard. So that has been nice because that's all I've been working on recently is just walking. And that's all you really need. If you just do like a really good brisk walk for like 30-40 minutes, you can actually sustain, like if you've lost weight, you can sustain your weight loss. Well, I'm not like a fitness expert by any means, but just from my research, walking does wonders. 10,000 steps a day does wonders. I try to hit at least 13 to 15,000 a day, but for the past 2 to 3 weeks, I've been hitting like 20,000, like 18 to 20,000 steps. So that's crazy, especially for like my height, in my opinion. Like I've been going from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, non-stop walking. So anyway, all that to tell you, I want to start working out there again. So I need to kind of tidy up a little bit. So I also wanted to share with you guys, I think I might get rid of my stair stepper. And the reason why is because, sorry, I'm getting emails. The reason why though is because I feel like the stepper takes up so much room and I don't have enough space to actually do like workouts on the floor with that stair stepper being as big as it is. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I really thought that that stepper was a lot smaller than it is when I saw it on Facebook. Because when we brought it home, I was like, Dylan was like, I'm gonna give it a month. Now I've had it a lot longer than a month. I've actually had it for quite some time and I've used it a lot, but it's gotten to the point now where if I am gonna continue my walks outside, there's no need for me to have this stair stepper and a treadmill and like all this exercise equipment. Like, and plus I've been going to the gym too, so I say that, and I went one day. I went yesterday because of rain. So like if it's gonna rain, I'm just gonna make myself go to the gym. Anyway, I'm rambling. I have just been thinking about getting rid of it, but I'll just give it away for free because it is so heavy, and I feel like if someone goes through the trouble of coming and getting it out of this building and taking it home, that is payment enough. Like you deserve a raise if you get this thing because it is so heavy, so heavy. But the thing is, I don't want to put it by the road because we have a lot of scrappers around here and people who drive through and just like grab random stuff. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. It's honestly annoying, but it's just like interesting to me that people like think like this. So this actually happened twice. I had a lamp one time that I put by the road and a vacuum. The vacuum really irked my nerves because it was actually a good vacuum, but I've had multiple vacuums and I decided to put one by the road along with a bunch of other stuff. It wasn't like I just put one random vacuum. I put a lot of stuff by the road a lot of times because I know people in the neighborhood will grab it. If we have like a yard sale and I don't sell anything, I put all of it by the road, someone picks it up for free. And you know, everybody loves a good free find. Heck, even I do. I love finding free stuff. So I put this vacuum by the road. This guy pulls up, whips out a razor knife and cuts the cord off the vacuum. A perfectly good vacuum. I was so irritated. Like, I wanted to say something, but I also didn't want like confrontation, you know? Why would you do that? Like, obviously he was scrapping, but like you're gonna get what, 2 cents from the cord of the vacuum? Like, are you kidding me right now? I could not believe it. And then the vacuum is done. Now it's trash. Now I can put it in the garbage can at this point. I was so mad. And someone did that with a lamp as well. They cut the lamp cord. Why would you do that? You'd be better off just selling the lamp for $5 on Marketplace. Like, you could have just picked up the whole thing and like just sold it. I don't want to deal with Facebook Marketplace because there's a lot of like crazies on there, but I just feel like I thought it was so wild to me. So I don't want to put the stepper by the road because I know someone's just gonna go scrap it for metal, and it's heavy. They'll get a lot of money for it, but I don't want it to be wasted. Like, I feel like that's so wasteful. Someone would actually use it for exercising. So I thought about listing it for sale, or for free for someone to come grab. I don't know, I'll think about it. I think maybe, I don't know. See, I don't even know what I want in life. I'm just so like, Anyway, so I need to clean out the sink, get the laundry started. What else did I need to do? Oh, clean up the building. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Clean the filter in the pool. How much time do I have? I have like an hour, not even an hour. Do we think we can get all that done in an hour? Probably not. I can try. So let me get started. By the way, this is kind of random, but I did put the circle rug in here just to have like more carpet, which I know like in the kitchen is not ideal, but since we're in here all the time, it's actually really nice. I love having the carpet. It needs to be vacuumed, but it's been great than having like the smaller rugs. So I might keep this one in here, and it's washable, and it washes really well in my washing machine. So anytime it gets dirty, I can just throw it right in there. I promise this is a toolbox, not a tackle box. Well, it's a tackle box, but I use it for my tools. Oh, you know what? I never even told you guys. These are amazing. These are the Clean People fragrance free for your dishwasher. They have actually been amazing. They work really well. They don't leave like a weird taste on your dishes. Highly recommend. I actually have mine set up as like a monthly subscription, so it just gets delivered. I think it's like every 3 months. It's been so nice. One of the problems that I have with this kitchen is like the way that the cabinets are set up. See how like you can't even open this cabinet all the way? That is a problem. It's because the oven is like sticks out a little further than our old one does. You know, one day I will hit the lottery and I will redesign my whole kitchen. Until then, we make do with what we got. We're gonna do a 15-minute timer, starting now. Starts like, what the heck? What the heck, Mama? It's amazing all the stuff that you can accumulate. I just made a massive mess.
Alright, so I went ahead and started sorting through everything. I was kind of running out of time, so I went back through this really quick. And anything that is supposed to be underneath the kitchen sink, I put into this container. And then I did use one of my like little two-tiered shelves that I took out of the bathroom and decided to use it underneath the kitchen sink for easy access for the dish detergent pods, little like pads for the floor, and sponges. So you'll see that in just a second. But this little tote I just kind of put all the way in the back because those are items I don't use all the time, but I still like to have. So this is the little two-tier stand I was telling you guys about. I got this from Amazon a couple years ago. They've held up great. If they're still available, I'll try to link it down below. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I have these in my Amazon storefront, so I'll have that link down below. And by the way, for those who have asked, I do have an Amazon storefront, finally. I figured it out a couple months back, and I've been adding things that I purchased from Amazon there, so if you're interested, make sure you go check that out. But this is how I decided to set this area up. That way these pods are easy to grab and go, and then I have my sponges here, and then in the bottom shelf, that's where I have like the floor pads for the mop. And so this has been really functional. It's been really easy to keep this space clean. Okay, my timer just went off. 15 minutes and 5 seconds is how long it took me to do this, and I have been dreading it for weeks. It's not perfect, it's not Pinterest worthy, but it's organized. I have extra sponges, all of my dishwasher pods just so they're quick and easy to grab. Swiffer pads, my reusable Swiffer pad, dusters here, spray bottles. It's good to go. When I have more time on another day, I'll actually put the contact paper down, and I gotta figure out a way to get this off because I can't get it. But I have a little bit more of a mess to clean up, and then technically it only took me 15 minutes. Alright, a load a day keeps the pile away. Go start that laundry, girl. So this was next on my to-do list. Get this laundry out of the dryer, get new clothes going. I've been trying to do the load a day, but it doesn't always happen. And that's okay if it doesn't. It's alright, it'll always be there tomorrow. But after I get this done, I am going to move into like the family space, and then we're going to like rearrange and reorganize again because this space is like really messy. Oh, and by the way, I am going to take my round DIY coffee table and switch it. So I'm actually putting the table that lifts back into the house, and then my new DIY one is going to come out here, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and explain since I got through this video a little bit faster than I thought with the voiceover. So as I am pulling the coffee table over, you will notice that there is not a whole lot of room with this coffee table. It's pretty large, and since the space is not very big, the smaller we go with furniture, the better. The couch is fine because it's just a simple classic couch. The TV stand we built ourselves and made it as thin as possible. But I have noticed, and I tend to do this with every space I've ever had, I tend to overcrowd things. I think what it is I try so hard to maximize my space and utilize it for many different things and ideas I have. And then I quickly realize that it just doesn't work. And so I'm trying to reconfigure things and just figure out what works best for us. And yes, I'm squashing spiders that are crawling up the wall, in case you were wondering what I was kicking the air for. For some reason, like if we have furniture in a certain place for a while, we'll get like granddaddy long legs behind the furniture. Like, I don't know. It kind of like, they don't scare me, which I mean, honestly, I feel bad killing them because they're like honestly harmless and they kill the flies and mosquitoes. So, but when there's that many and they're crawling up the wall and you're filming a video that you're going to post on YouTube for the entire world to see, you're going to squash them. And then I was going to try this cabinet like over here in the corner, just kind of as like a decor piece, not necessarily like a functional cabinet, because honestly that's more so what it is. We don't really get into this cabinet often, and if we do, we actually pull the bottles out, go pour a drink, and then come back and just have it as display, which why it's kind of dumb honestly, but it looks cool. I don't know. I kind of like it now that I'm watching the video back, like as like decor, like in the background. I don't know. We'll see. I'll play around with stuff again, I'm sure. Eventually, I'd love to do like a really moody gallery wall on this side, but not just like any gallery wall. Like I want it to be moody, but also family oriented. Like I want the photos to be like black and white and like the sepia filter, but actual family photos that I've taken, I think would be really cool, and like really big, chunky, beautiful frames, like covering the whole wall, maybe paint it like a dark color and kind of turn the space into like more of like a moody vibe. That's kind of like on my mind. Y'all don't worry, I'm not over here making any decisions just yet. I'm trying to make sure that if I make any big changes that it is, you know, slow, and that I make sure that it's what I actually want before I do it, because Lord knows I like to jump into things head first. Also, jumping in head first, I have so much to tell you. So do you know, okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now. So if you're hearing this, just know that you get like a little idea of what's to come, a little sneak peek, I guess you could say. So y'all know at the beginning of the video, I talked about redoing my kitchen table. How about I pulled it outside, when I tell y'all, I busted my tail working on this table, sanded it for hours, put hours into this table, stained it, and it did not turn out well. It was really patchy, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that there has been so many layers and stuff of paint on this table at that point that it's inevitable that it's just not going to ever turn out the way I envision it in my mind. So Dylan and I talked, and I have officially got a new dining room table coming. And it's actually part of a really exciting partnership that I have coming up, but it's actually not part of the partnership at the same time. Like, it's kind of hard to explain without giving away too much, but I actually bought the table with my own money, and the partnership comes later. I know that sounds crazy, but you'll know whenever it gets time, like a little back end info. I hope I'm allowed to share this, because Lord, I hope I don't lose it. But yeah, y'all better not tell nobody. So anyway, so yeah, I ordered a new table and chairs, and I'm really excited, but I'm having buyer's regret. And I actually purchased it today, actually like an hour before I started working on this video. And I'm starting to like second guess my decision, but I think it's just because I have a hard time buying things like that. I always like look at things like, oh, I can fix it up or I can redo it. But it comes to a point in time where like, I do deserve to have a new dining room table. My family deserves to have a nice dining room table to sit at as a family. And it's something I've never, ever bought. You know, I've never, ever purchased a brand new table in my life. So this is a first, big deal for me. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to share it with you. It'll be here Sunday. So hopefully by the time you see this video, that video will be coming out shortly after. Oh my gosh, I hope I love it. I hope I love it. Oh, this is another reason why I hate buying things, because I never know what I'm going to like. At this point, this is when I decided that I really miss having this table in the house, because it lifts up. The kids like to eat there for dinner and breakfast sometimes. I even like to sit on the couch and eat dinner, and I do miss having this table in the house. It was actually one of my favorite finds. I got that for $10 at a thrift store, and then just kind of touched it up. I never even redid it, really. I just kind of added some gel stain to it. I need to redo it, but not anytime soon, not after working on that table and it not turning out the way I expected. So I'm scared to even work on any project right now. I got that out. I just finished up moving things around in here. Look at me, I'm still moving this cabinet. Like, what am I doing? I'm like so bored. I'm just moving the cabinet like 50 times. And then I went ahead and pulled in the coffee table that I did a DIY on. I'll have this video linked down below if you missed it. I love this little table. It's so cute. It has storage, and then basically all I did was bought a round panel from Lowe's and then added it to a small little end table, like glued it together, and voila, you got a cute little round coffee table for like really cheap. And then I decided to like restyle the space in here. I ended up putting the fiddle leaf tree out. I felt like it was just kind of crowding the corners, and I like it better like this. I know it looks plain Jane, but I like it. And then while I did all that, an entire load of laundry got done. So I went ahead and threw that in the dryer. So that is all finished. And then I'm going to move outside and get some cleaning done out there. My mom actually found some pool noodles on the side of the road and gave them to us for the pool. But the kids honestly have not been in the pool recently because we have been so incredibly busy. My son started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then my daughter's in soccer. So we are so busy. Speaking of Jiu-Jitsu, I'm kind of thinking about taking a class. Like, I love it. And how cool would it be to have like that experience under my belt? Like, out of all the other things she does, now she can fight? I'm just kidding. I think it's so cool. Okay, so I actually ran out of time and didn't get a chance to finish my to-do list. So we're going to jump into the rest of my to-do list tomorrow. But this was the last thing I was able to accomplish on this day, was just sorting through my son's clothes, and I just color coordinated them for him really quick just to make it a little easier for him when he's trying to get ready. Okay, look, I forgot to show y'all last night what it looks like with all the lights on. But do you see how these are still on this morning? Crazy. I think they're great. I'm really excited to get more and put them like all over the place. All right, so I'm hosing out our filter for our pool. I do this. I don't know how many times you're supposed to like actually change your filter, but I just hose it out each time. It saves a lot of money. Eventually they get to the point where like you have to replace them, but we've been using the same one for like over a month, and it's been great.
long. Hey y'all, it is the next day. I've already started kind of sharing some footage from today, but it's kind of like been a get it all done morning. I actually pulled the kitchen table out to start working on that table today as well. So I've been working on that project, and then I've hit a couple of dilemmas. So that's my sign that I probably just need to wait till tomorrow and finish it up tomorrow, which is totally fine. It'll give it time to just like sit outside and air out, since I did do like a paint and varnish stripper on it. So it does smell like a little strong right now. But in the meantime, since the living room and dining room are all kind of like wide open, it gives me a perfect opportunity to go ahead and get the floors mopped, vacuum or swept, and then mopped. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm out of breath. I've been running around here and there and everywhere. I actually ran to Lowe's today, and I'm so bummed because I went to Lowe's, picked up new sandpaper for my new sander that I actually got for Christmas, not last year, but the year before. I never even got around to using the new sander because it hooks up to a compressor, and I didn't have sandpaper for it. So like I said, I ran to Lowe's, picked it up, got home and realized that it's the wrong type of sandpaper. It doesn't stick to the bottom of the sander that I have. The one I have is like Velcro. The sandpaper I bought is like sticky tab. So that sucks. I gotta return that. I actually have quite a few returns to take back to Lowe's from when we built the porch cover and everything too. So I'll probably just do all that tomorrow and run some errands. Since obviously the table is just kind of, it's been one of those things. And who knows, I might end up working on it later if I feel like it, but I needed a break. After this last little moment, I was like, I'm done. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to do like a quick tidy up around the house, get the dishes done, floors vacuumed, mopped, kids' rooms cleaned and everything too. So let's do it. And I guess him is just gonna lay here. Are you comfortable? Do y'all remember a couple vlogs back I talked about how I've been sweeping instead of vacuuming, and I feel like it's made a huge difference, and I swear to you, my house feels cleaner. I'm not kidding you, that is definitely the case. I don't know what in the world is happening with the vacuum, if it's just kicking dog hair up to the ceiling and it falls down after I'm done, but when I sweep versus when I vacuum, I swear to you, our floors are cleaner. Now, there's obviously some days where vacuuming is faster because it just sucks it all up and I don't have to worry about it, but overall, I've been trying to sweep at least daily, and I can tell you it's made a huge difference in the overall dust in the house, and obviously my floors are like looking and staying a lot cleaner, and I have been trying to mop every other day. Before, I used to actually mop daily when the kids were babies, because at that time like they would still eat off the floor and stuff, but at this point in time, like, they're old enough to know better than to do that. If you eat off the floor, you're eating off the floor at your own risk. But like I said, I used to mop daily, and then eventually, I wouldn't call it like laziness, but it was like one of those things where I didn't have to mop daily. So I've been trying to get back in the routine of mopping every other day because I want my floors to be clean. And I love when the floors are clean. Actually, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when the floors are nasty. I can't stand to have the feeling of dust, or like, not even dust, dog hair or dirt on the bottom of my feet. Like, absolutely not. Nope, I would rather wear shoes. And speaking of shoes, I always wear shoes, and I always get asked, like, why do we wear shoes in the house? The main reason is because I have a terrible low back, and without tennis shoes on, it, like, I cannot with this tile. Like, it just hurts. The ball of my, like, the heel of my foot will get
like so painful, and I swear to you, like that's where like all my pressure is. So wearing tennis shoes helps tremendously with back pain and feet pain. So that's why I wear shoes all the time, in case you were wondering. And my newest shoes that I've discovered that work really well for my feet, and like I feel like shoes are very personal to each person. So just take this with a grain of salt. Like definitely do your own research and try different shoes. But I asked over on Instagram for good walking shoes because I've been going on like 3-mile walks every day. And the shoes I was wearing were like, I wasn't even making it through my walk before I had to turn around and head back because my feet were killing me. So I asked, a lot of you recommended Brooks, Hoka's, I don't know how you say that. And then Nordiv 8s were the top 3 shoes that were recommended. I ended up ordering the Nordiv 8s just because of the affordability of those. And I love them when I put them on. They feel so comfortable. But walking in them caused me to have knee pain. So I ended up returning those, and I ended up ordering the Brooks. And the Brooks are a game changer. They're not as soft as the Nordiv 8s. I never tried the Hoka's because those are like really expensive. But the Brooks are great. I ended up getting a really cute pair. I'll link them in my Amazon storefront if you're interested, along with the shoe spray that I got to help protect them from getting dirty, because that's one of my biggest issues with shoes is like I can never keep them clean. This is one of the reasons I always buy like cheap $20 shoes, is because I just feel like if I'm going to ruin them, I don't want to spend a lot of money on them. So I ended up getting some spray to spray on them to keep them clean. And then I've been making it a point to take them off if I work on projects or if I go outside. So I'm really proud of that. And yeah, if you're like in the market for good walking shoes, I hope that helps give you some ideas and some shoes to look into. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see all of you in my next one. Bye, y'all.